Tanzania Sebastian, better known to her fans as Tizzy, is one of Antigua's most energetic and talented soca artists. She has been the lead singer for the band Ella Crew since 1998. With her high energetic performance, she has brought to life songs like Expose, Walk Me, and Superfeta. Today, Tizzy was one of many special guests at Bungie Garland and Faye and Lion Kids concert called Wonderverse. And she took some time to sit down and talk with us on Caribbean Video Hits. Let's see what she had to say. So welcome to another episode of Caribbean Video Hits, and I'm here in Trinidad in Arima with the lovely and beautiful Antigua's beautiful and most talented Tizzy. Hi Tizzy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So before I get started, I always like to play a game with my artists. So you want to play a game with me?
I suppose I should.
It's fun, it's an easy game. It's called Free Your Mind.
Free your mind.
Yes, so I say one word and you I say a word and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Sounds easy, right?
Sounds easy, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, first word, carnival.
Fun.
Yes. Bumper.
Rolling.
Yes. Spiritual.
Free.
True. Energy.
Life.
Tizzy.
Ooh, amazing.
Yes. So that was easy enough, right? I like that game. It's called Free Your Mind, right? So now, we here, Trinidad Carnival 2016. Tell me how it feels for you.
It's always amazing to be here in Trinidad and Tobago. From the first time I've been to Trinidad in 99 with my band LA Crew out of Antigua. We were here with the big hit called Little Batty, and I've been coming ever since, whether it be to record, to meet and greet, just to make sure that I'm with the right producers, the right promoters, in the right venue, in the right atmosphere, at the right time. And Trinidad always lends to that, to make sure that you feel at home and that you're able to work at your craft and put the best foot forward. So I'm happy to be here back in 2016. I was here the last time in 2009 with my last big hit, Walk Me. Prior to that, I was here with Expose. And so we're here now with Drop Bombs. We're ready for musical bombs for 2016.
So now, you mentioned Drop Bomb, which is your latest hit. Tell me how you came up with that concept, Drop Bomb.
Well, Drop Bombs was from Trinidad, out of a group from Trinidad, Static Music Productions, and with Weddy Beats Productions, all the writers, his team, they put the concept and everything together. And once I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's the next song for me. I always prefer power songs. I like high energy performances. I mean, I love groovy too, but I always get to really let go and, be myself within the power range. And once I heard Drop Bombs, I was like, yeah, that's going to be my next one.
And it's so funny that you say that, because from the time that I've seen you and been a fan, and you've always had that high energy. I remember watching the video Expose for the first time, and you're on the beach and you just jump in and you're waving. And the most funny part for me was the heavyset guy with no shirt, and you just whining and walking up. And then watching the video Drop Bomb is the same high energy, feeling, and I was like, she still got it from all the way back then, from Exposed to even now. How do you keep up that same high energy?
Well, yes, they say once you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I absolutely love what I'm doing. I love performing. I love bringing joy to other people. I like that what I work on, I work so hard being in the studio, being in the gym, to make sure that once I come out on that stage, I'm going to give you my all the time. And if I can't do that, I'm probably not going to be on that stage. And so it's rewarding to see that after I've put all of that effort into making sure that you have the best, that, you enjoy what I'm doing, and I like bringing that joy to all my fans.
Now, talking about not being new to this, you've been doing this for a long time. What words can you give young artists that's now starting out, like young Devin and Aaron Duncan,
those artists who's still young in the business and still young in age? What advice do you have for them?
Well, I gotta say shout out to Aaron Duncan and Devin as well. They've been doing it for quite a little bit, and you have to start somewhere. And just know that in this business and in any industry for that matter, you're gonna have difficult times. But when you have the great times, just enjoy yourself and make the best. Take advantage of the great times, and you have to stay focused because the bad times are what are gonna bring you down. But you have to know that within those bad times, you must pull through and see some light. So just stay focused.
Absolutely, you have to stay focused. Now, what helped you to stay focused and doing this for so long and keep giving that same energy? What helped you? What helped you to remain focused?
Well, I have a great team around me, and so sometimes, whenever, like I said, there are the down days, there's the team around me in the band LA Crew, Rohan Hector and Glenroy Zamba Richards. Those are the guys who say, look, tomorrow's another day. We didn't make it today. And it doesn't have to mean that we're going to make it tomorrow. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. But we'll have our day to shine, and we'll continue to do what we've always done. Work hard and push through.
And one thing that I always say is that, we may have up and down in life, but it's never a situation that we can't learn from. So every day, you may not get what you want, but you can learn from that experience. So I definitely agree with you on that. Now, let me ask you this question. With you being in a business for so long, and then even prior to that, like, who inspired you to say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
My father, before he died, God rest his soul, he was always into music. My family itself was always into entertainment, whether it be dancing, singing, performing. My father was a guitarist, and he was a singer for the local band in Antigua, one of the top reggae bands in Antigua called Wadadley Experience. And so I woke up to music, so it was only natural that I got into music or some part of entertainment. So I got to bless my father for that, and my mother as well. My parents always encouraged me to go and do what I want to do, and do whatever you're going to do, make sure you are the best at it.
So I know you shared the stage with many artists. What are some artists now that you would like to collaborate with?
I mean, there's been many artists that I've been on the stage with, whether it be collaborating with performances or just being in the same event or venue with them, and it's such an honor to be on that part with great acts like that. Growing up, even though I grew up in a reggae house, so to speak, there was all sorts of music that I would listen to. There's R&B, there's hip hop, there's dancehall, reggae, gospel. I'm into music that sounds good. So once it sounds good, that's what I'll be listening to. As far as watching now, I used to watch Madonna, Tina Turner, Rihanna, Beyonce, Michael Jackson. Those are the ones who I've watched in terms of the other type of music. And of course, in soca, you have Marshall, you have Destra, Fayan, Bungie. I mean, there's no limit to the amount of inspiration that I've had getting on my journey towards being Tizzy you see on stage.
So now, for all the ones like the new generation that's just listening and coming to learn about Tizzy, tell me, who is Tizzy?
Well, the Tizzy, that's the good question, because but like Beyonce, she has such a face and she turns into this great performer on stage, and normally during her quiet time, she's just enjoying her quiet time because she just doesn't have a lot of it. And I tend to think that I am the same. Whenever I do get quiet time and downtime, I am peace to the dead. I am not the usual person who would be out there being the life of the party, but once I'm at the party, I'll definitely be seeing. Yes. Yes.
And that definitely shows in your performance, especially with the high energy. So now, we here today at Auntie Fayan and Uncle Bungie Kids events, and I know you're going to perform later on during the show. Tell me, what do you have for the kids today?
Well, we have one of the classics, one of my first big hit called Expose. You're going to see a little bit of that. Yes. And of course, you have Walk Me. I did it with Richard Trumpet in 2009. So that's another crowd favorite. And you're going to hear a little bit and piece of some of the other favorites of the carnival, favorite songs of the carnival. And of course, my brand new song, Drop Bombs.
Which I can't wait to see your performance. So before we go, I have one last question. After this, what's next for Tizzy?
I see, I'm always working on something, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. I mean, I know we're working on stuff for Virgin Islands Carnival, and I just heard that we're working on something for China as well. So, once everything is confirmed, you can tune into my Facebook pages, Instagram, Twitter at The Real Tizzy, and you'll definitely know where I'm going to be and when. And if you see me anywhere, come take a picture and I'll share with you. I'll share you with the rest of the world on my social media.
There you go. So if you see Tizzy here in Arima or anywhere in Trinidad or even in Antigua, don't be afraid. She says she want to take her pictures with her fans. She love her fans. So before we go, I need to show one of my favorite videos, which is Expose. And then we also going to show later on the show her new hit, Drop Bomb. So in the meantime, keep tuning in and we're going to catch some more of the concert and you're going to see Tizzy later on as well. Thank you again, Tizzy, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Start to move your waist, wave it up now, falling in line. Represent for carnival time. Now here's what to do. Gather up your back and our crew. We're gonna show them how to jump. We're gonna show them how to wave. We're gonna show the world how we dance in your turn. The island really rocking, feel the vibration. The better never stopping, sweetest sensation. And on the road we play.
Caribbean video hits. It's your carnival baby Tizzy Tizzy from the beautiful Antigua Barbuda. We here and we getting ready to drop bombs and roll out. And the baddest thing you're going to know about, boom!